I'm in a relationship with Jeff, James, and Richard. All three of these men need help coming home.
I found out my mom was sending money about April of 2018.
Norma took out a loan with 33% interest.
I cashed out the IRA, it was $35,000. And then I got $15,000, that was when I remortgaged my house.
My mom's sending money primarily to Jeff Coleman, approximately $200,000.
I've probably sent James $10,000. I've sent Richard maybe $3,000. In total, I've probably sent around $250,000.
She's now talking about selling her house.
Yes, sir.
I think pretty much everybody in the family has wanted to shake her and say, wake up, this is
The
not
police
real.
have had to talk with her.
Twice.
Everybody has said, this is a scam, scam, scam.
Even though I've never met Jeff in person, I love him. He went to Egypt. Jeff told me that he can't get into his bank account. Every time he gets close to coming home, something happens, and it's always money. After I spoke to Jeff, I started talking to James. James went over to Poland. He got sick and didn't have anybody, and only me. And in 2019, I went on Plenty of Fish and got this text from Richard. While Richard was working in Dubai, he had an accident. I believe these men really do need help.
You've got a harem here. What are you gonna do if they all three show up at the same time?
Well, I don't know. I'll be in trouble. Now.
The grand total for the three online boyfriends, $266,510.50, not one of which you've ever met. Norma's best friend Linda says she just doesn't understand why Norma can't see that she's being played here.
One time I asked Norma if she was being threatened to send the money, and she said no, it was an addiction.
You've been very straight up with her.
I have. She still doesn't believe it, and I can't make her understand.
Let's look at the excuses of why the online boyfriends are not in the U.S. James, he's been stuck in Warsaw Hospital for a year for unpaid hospital bills. So he went in the hospital and got treatment and couldn't pay bills, so they just said, then you just stay right here, by God.
That's what he said.
Jeff says that he bought his ticket to come home in 3 days. And he says, I only have to pay $850 tax, and I should make sure I pay before they confirm my date with the Pan America. He's flying home on Pan Am. Pan Am went out of business in '91.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, you do know it now. They went out of business in 1991. Don't roll your eyes at him. He's just interrupting me when I'm making progress with you. They apparently don't want me to make a point. So he's obviously lying to you, bald-faced lying to you, correct?
Right.
Okay, but then he wants to prove to you that he's coming home, so he sends you an itinerary. But now he says, okay, I'm actually coming home on American. He wants to prove to you that the flights are booked and that he's coming home. Okay, now, this is the itinerary. And he told you $7,209.37. This is a copy of the itinerary. Plan, travel information, review and payment, depart Cairo, to Indianapolis, et cetera, goes through here. And he says he paid cash. Okay, this is American. Now, we talk to American. And obviously they just don't go around giving out people's itinerary, but because of the situation and circumstance and because they know me, they did get in their database and made it very clear that no one by that name is in their database, period, paragraph, doesn't have a reservation, never had a reservation, doesn't exist. And by the way, they said anytime there is an itinerary issued by American, it has a record locator on it. This is false. There is no record locator on it. He made it up. He forged the document.